Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Radko from Radko Tarot, and in this whole video we're going to look into a Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, and as well a Taurus Rising weekly general tarot reading July 26th up until August 1st, 2021. And if you are interested in a personal reading with me, guys, or if you do want to take my tarot classes, you can check out the description down below. And there you're going to see a link to my website where you can view and purchase either both of these services. And also this reading is brought to you by the Elemental Dignities technique. So if you are interested into it, please inquire for it at my Facebook page. So with that being said, moving to the Taurus reading, and the first card that Taurus has, that is going to be the Knight of Wands, followed by the second one here, which represents a judgment, or it stands for judgment. Moving next, we have the Eight of Swords. And then the last one of the prime cards, there are going to be four more. That will be the King of Pentacles, and it's a pretty interesting read, to say the least. That Knight of Wands that comes at the start, this individual here is going to play a major role for you. I'm very curious to see what kind of a role exactly. What I can tell you just from these prime cards, it is that this role will allow you to, how can I say, to unfold yourself. After that individual comes about, there will be kind of like a snapping of fingers. I don't know how to say it, you know, like an insight, for example, that is to come to you, which will allow you to take down a self-imposed limitations, and thanks to it, another person will see that and will wish to, or rather like will show an affiliation to invest with or in you. So with that being said, let's scrutinize the reading. And the very first card that you do have here as the Knight of Wands, it will be catalyzed by the Seven of Wands. Just hold on a second. So we do have a active supporters, and there is no doubt that this person has interest in you. And additionally to that, we can say that this individual as well see things that the time had boiled up. I mean that the time had already came, and he or she that is does not want to miss that particular time. Time for what? I can't say, but they have identified the time to approach you. It's now or never. Now, to describe the individual as a character, they are very enterprising individuals that show a lot of activity. They are, how can I say, quite cheerful, and also when something poses interest to them, it's like nothing else truly matter. However, I need to warn you about something of this individual. It is that if things doesn't go their way, they become an enemy. So what I mean is that if they try to approach you and you deny them in a very rude fashion, they will make themselves to themselves a personal agenda to try to ruin your life as much as they can. So if you do not want to have anything to do with this man or with this woman, just try to do it politely. Otherwise, you do risk having, like I said, an adversary to be reckoned with. Right after the appearance of this individual, judgment takes place, and it is catalyzed here by the Temperance card. We do have another active supporters, and that is difficult to explain here. Just hold on a second. So what these two cards here pretty much in the grand scheme are pointing, it is that the appearance of this man or this woman is going to, for the lack of better word, stabilize your environment. Now, what I mean, it is the things that were into the extreme, say extreme pressure, you know, say extreme activity, or things that have not gone any way, that were, for example, indifferent or have not been moving around at all, they are going to start move. So everything is going to start kind of like dragging itself up towards the middle, where there is no no extreme measures, no extreme states, no extreme actions. And what these two cards are speaking is that through it, you are to reach some kind of a, for the lack of better word, again, a unity in between you, your life, your emotions, your passion, your enthusiasm, and that individual as well. And through that unity, it will be very, very clear to you what you have to do to improve, say, your career, what you have to do to improve your love life, say, you know, what you have to do generally to progress forward, depending on or based on what kind of a goal or what kind of an agenda you do have. These two cards here are the insight of the appropriate actions, the appropriate measures towards your future unfoldment. Okay, I know that comes thanks to the clustering into the middle. We, in my country, we call it the golden middle, right? Where you don't move into neither of the extremes, and you pretty much towards the middle of the week, it is what is going to happen to you, Taurus. That's, you know, your career is going to move rather balanced, your love life is going to move rather balanced, and you get to decide from there how you wish to have it, you know, how active you do wish to have it, or how inactive you do wish to have it. And once this thing happen, the following up, it is exactly the result of it, and that is the Eight of Swords, accompanied by the Tower card. So we do have an active active friends, I'm sorry. So we do have an active friends here with these two, and that is the shocking revelation, definitely the shocking revelation of your personal capabilities. How much more you can go for in general. Okay, that is where pretty much the life opens up, and as the Tower symbolizes a how can I say, transformation. Okay, so as the Tower card symbolizes transformation through rather unpleasant circumstances, that is not going to be the case for you. In fact, these circumstances are going to be rather very, very pleasant for you. Understand that is the only way moving forward in terms of love or in terms of career. The only profitable, I would say, way. Now, these two cards is where you are flabbergasted by how far you can go, and all comes to that: do you want to go for it or not? Okay, so here towards the end of the week, it is highly likely that how can I say, that there are going to be many thoughts that are swirling in your mind, and all these thoughts are going to be related to, again, the future, and the future that has its real shape for you, and it's going to be a reachable future. And the only problem that you may be facing at that point are the resources about how to face or how to reach that future. And this is where that person comes about. Okay, so that is the King of Pentacles, and we do have the Ten of Pentacles with it. These are passive supporters, and that individual, like I said, I was very right that this person will want to invest in you, either money or either emotions, time, efforts. But what I can say with the catalyst is that you know that guy or that woman, okay? In fact, you do have some kind of a past in between each other, that it is, I would say, a bit of a rocky past. And while you may not have ended things back then in a good terms, right now their reappearance into your life is going to be very profitable. Now, with the best thing about their offer or about the investment that they want to do in you is that there is no strings attached. Okay, just no strings attached whatsoever. You take it, it's yours, no expectations whatsoever from another side, which is very untypical for the King of Pentacles. They always have an expectations, but not in your case, not with that catalyst. And the other thing is that through their investment, you will just gonna be very, very comfortable moving forward, Taurus. So the only thing here that can pretty much, how can I say, drag you down or set you on the second gear, it's your pride, for example, your ego, for example, because you do have a little bit of a rocky past, you know, and you are proud, you do have your what was the word here, yeah, well, I would say it that way, a ego, not to take it just because of it. And that will be, in my opinion at least, very insufficient, to say the least, not to use any stronger word, a decision from your behalf. So just to summarize the reading, because it was kind of like, how can I say, a bit broad, you are to have somebody that is to open your eyes for your potential, right, for your capabilities. And once you do discover that and you unfold yourself, there will be another one that will want to invest in you, either romantically or either in a professional level. And it is entirely up to you to decide what you want to do with all that. So with that being said, Taurus, this was your weekly general tarot reading, guys. July 26th up until August 1st, 2021. Hopefully you do enjoyed it and you do liked it, and we are to see each other next time. Until then, bye.